know what time it is. Well, look at this. Look at all of these boxes. If you've missed the last couple of videos and you haven't noticed these sitting gracefully off to the side yet, I don't know what to tell you, but here they are. And yes, NTO5, it is a 305/35/19, and this is the R version. And I bought two of these tires, $50 here, $50 here. They have lots of life left in them. At least half. I actually think it's a little bit more than that. I think it's about 2/3 life left. Bought it local from a guy. It's just dirty. But the guy was running them on his Corvette, and then he went in a different route. And I don't know if he's a stick shift car or not, but I don't know if he went to like a bi-splice slick or anything. But he had these. He offloaded them. He just wanted them gone. So I offered him a little bit, and he basically was just wanting to let them go for about $100. So I was like, you know what? Why not? But anyway, we have the racetrack coming up this weekend. Hopefully, if we don't get rained out, and we're going to be running these. So hopefully we will have better success in this car, because the last time in Clarksville we got a little bit squirrely on the stock tires. But if you missed the last couple of episodes, since this is like a video series kind of deal, we're just doing an overhaul on my 2019 Mustang GT, then definitely go check up on those. But we have the rear deck lid, we have the matching front emblem that matches the front, and we have this new MMD V-Series spoiler. And again, this is how this looks like, but it's starting to come together. So that front grille is going to get replaced. Some of the other stuff is going to get replaced. We're just going to make this thing a little bit hotter, a little bit more unique. There's the matching front grille emblem there. So the back matches now. So now we have 3 other boxes. What in the world is inside of them? Well, let's get these guys out of the way here. But yeah, lots of life left. These will be fine for a little while until we run something a little bit more aggressive, like an ET Street R. But why I bought these was obviously the price, but there's actually another reason. So we're going to go ahead and get to it. But 305/35/19. Now, if you thought that MMD spoiler right there, which replaced my PP1 wing, was bad and over the top, actually a lot of you guys actually like it. But if you thought that that was crazy, what's in this big box is literally going to probably change your decision about the entire car. But that is going to be for the next episode. So let's get this thing out of the way. All right. Get over there. Big box. All right, now what we have here is something from American Muscle. What in the world is it? Let's find out. I swear, yesterday it was like almost 70 degrees. And now it's like in the 40s and it's freezing cold and rainy. Tennessee is a disastrous state. Wheels. All right, here we go. All right, guys. Oh man, look, it's a performance package wheel. What the hell? So we have a 19x10 replica AM wheel here. And it's going to be a pretty close match to what we have over here factory wise. I'll put them side by side so we can actually see the differences. Well, you guys can. But I can tell you that right now, minus the center cap there, it looks like it's pretty much a factory OEM wheel. So why are we doing this? Why did I go to this style wheel again? Why not do something different? Well, let me explain. It really all comes down to you guys, actually. I can obviously afford a drag pack right now. That's not what this is about. And what I mean by that is not everybody necessarily desires an actual drag pack. A lot of people actually don't even want to trade or sell their actual PP01 wheels. A lot of guys are actually buying them from performance pack cars, but the problem is it's a 9.5 wide wheel in the back, and you know, these summer tires don't really do so well on the track. But not everybody goes to the track every single weekend. So this might fit into the budget for a lot of you guys watching. This might interest a lot of you. It's a performance package style wheel. It's 10 inches wide, so it will somewhat comfortably handle a 305 tire. And the cool thing about that is you can, minus the center cap, I don't know if we can, you know, fit those. Maybe we have to modify a little bit, but as far as the design, it pretty much matches up with what we already have on the car for now. And you can swap your regular summer tires here for a drag radial back and forth. So that way you can go to the track, you can run your drag radials, and then you can just swap them back to your street tire and you don't have to burn up your radials. Okay, as a comparison, here is pretty much what they look like. Let's see if I can get a better angle. Come on, gotta turn. All right, so one is dirty, one is new, but There you go. Of course, it looks a little bit different. You know, one's got tire and then one doesn't. But looking at it, I can't really tell a difference minus the center cap. It does look like that one is wider. It's a bigger center cap versus the OEM one. You can see where the cutout here is versus right there you have more room. So it's a bigger center cap over here. But supposedly they take the OEM lug nuts, so you can just swap these back and forth. All right, so what we are going to do is go down to the store. We're going to mount up the tires onto the wheels, buy some TP mesh sensors, because I might swap these back and forth. Eventually we're going to do a whole different style wheel, but you guys know me, my mind's not made up yet. I have an idea of kind of what I want, and I'm kind of listening to you guys too. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let the visual modifications end on the car. We're gonna wait and see what the car actually looks like at the end of it, after I'm done modifying the exterior, at least for now. You guys know I change everything often, but as far as wheels and tires go, this is gonna be it for at least the next few months. We're going to put on the track. We're going to see how these radials do. And the other cool thing is they do have some tread. You know, I would at least risk, you know, putting these on the street and daily driving them for a little while when the weather is nice, you know, when it's not going to rain or anything like that. And then we can do like some 0 to 60 runs, some tests, and bring you guys more content with these tires and that wheel setup. And eventually I will do a drag pack. Eventually I will do a whole different wheel and tire setup. And then I'll probably sell the OEM stuff plus these guys here, all this new stuff. But $50, that's about 160 a piece, I think it is. So all in all, it's not a whole lot of money. All right, so one thing left to do, load them up in the car. Let's go down to our little shop and then mount some tires. That's it. And then we're gonna come back, we're gonna swap them and do a little test hit on the road. All right, we're here. All right, day number 2, nasty outside. Hate that it's raining, but we're gonna go pick up the wheels and tires. Look, we got the Black Mamba in front of me, the color changing Mustang. I'm totally kidding. Oh no, that's not the Black Mamba, that's green. The Black Mamba is much better looking than that thing. All right, so of course the forecast was clear, but it's been raining. Thank you, Tennessee. But we do have our wheels and tires here side by side, so you guys can see the differences. We have our replica, we have our OEM, the new drag radials here. I need to clean them up a little bit, but you guys can see the differences there. Again, you have a larger center cap there versus that one. But as far as design, they are very, very close. And because we like to keep it detailed, the only other real difference is, you know, you can't produce like a knockoff the exact same way without, you know, copyrights and, you know, getting sued and all that. Some other differences are right here. There is a small indentation. It curves a little bit right there, where on this one is completely flat. So, you know, whether that means anything to you guys or not, I don't know. But just side by side, you know, from a foot away, you can't really tell a difference. But again, this is a 10-inch wide wheel, and it's a 305 that I have, and there is the tire poke there. So it's a pretty nice fitment. It bleeds over just a little bit from the wheel itself, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. So given the weather, unfortunately we cannot do a driving review right now. That'll be for a later video. But again, without going to an actual dedicated drag pack, you guys hopefully will find a little bit of value in this. Again, not everybody has the money to go out there and buy or wants to buy a dedicated drag pack, but you guys might just be weekend racers and you might be looking for something you can just swap back and forth. So you have your drag radial, you have your replica wheel, and you can just swap back and forth if you so choose. And that way you can have your daily driver, you can take it to the track, you know, a couple times a month or whatever. But what we're gonna do is rock the new tires for a little while, see how it does on track, and then we're gonna progress, show the evolution of the car and all of that. And now again, this car with the 10-speed auto, a good tire like this on the back, intake, tune, E85, you're generally good for mid to low 11s. So we're gonna chase 10s in this car, but this is gonna help us get there just a little bit until we actually go to a dedicated drag pack and a little bit more suspension. But we have the BMR suspension. We're gonna put it on the track this weekend, hopefully, if the weather holds out. We shall see. But again, hopefully we'll have some good track times. You guys can see the growth of the car. And again, stay tuned for the other videos to come. We have something else that's going to get replaced on this car somewhere, and I don't want you to miss that video. So if you are new here, please subscribe. And other than that, I'll see you guys later.